In the past 24 hours, Israeli airstrikes on various areas of Gaza have resulted in the deaths of at least 60 more Palestinians, while 284 others have been left. The United Nations say that Gaza is the hungriest place on earth and the territory's entire 2.3 million people face catastrophic hunger. More in the following report.
Israeli forces in continued attacks killed 5 more Palestinians in the besieged territory. At least 2 more people were killed as they were seeking aid at a distribution point in Rafah. United Nations spokesperson Stephen Dujarric says that the Israeli blockade of aid has worsened the situation in Gaza and 2.1 million people are in desperate need of assistance.
Humanitarian needs have exploded in Gaza following the 80 days of the nearly total blockade of aid going into the Gaza Strip. And the limited amounts of aid entering the Strip are nowhere near sufficient to support the 2.1 million people in desperate need of assistance. As conditions on the ground further deteriorate and public order and safety breaks down, looting incidents continue to be reported.
On the other hand, Israeli authorities have imposed a ban on key meeting of Arab foreign ministers that was scheduled to be held in Ramallah. The meeting was expected to include a participation of foreign ministers from Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Jordan, and other Arab countries and Islamic countries. The purpose of the meeting was to discuss the ongoing Israeli operation in Palestinian territories and overall security situation in the region. However, the Israeli refusal to grant permission in the meeting could not take place. Arab countries have expressed deep concern over the Israeli action, calling it an obstruction of diplomatic efforts and the violation of international law. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump said a ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas is very close and could be announced today. On the other hand, thousands of Yemenis took to the streets of Sana'a to take part in weekly protests held in solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza. Large crowds in the Yemeni capital filled the city's main square with protesters waving banners and carrying large Palestinian and Yemeni flags. Reporting for PTV World, this is Bilal Ahmed Qureshi.